Investments by Microsoft, Google, and Amazon in AI startups OpenAI and Anthropic are being probed by the US antitrust regulator Federal Trade Commission. The move is reported to be a part of the US authorities' efforts to ensure regulatory oversight is in step with developments in artificial intelligence and stop major players from shutting out competitors in a field promising upheaval in multiple sectors. But why is the investment being probed? One major concern is that generative AI, which allows for human-level content to be produced by software in seconds, requires a massive amount of computing power, something big tech companies are uniquely capable of delivering. Amazon, Microsoft, and Google are the world's biggest providers of cloud-based data centers. These companies, some of the world's richest, also store and process data on a vast scale. Microsoft has reportedly invested $13 billion in OpenAI, the creator of ChatGPT. Microsoft now holds a non-voting seat on the company's board after a boardroom fight that saw OpenAI chief executive Sam Altman temporarily sidelined. Anthropic, founded by former staff of OpenAI, received major investments from both Google and Amazon last year and is seen as a potential major player in the fast-emerging generative AI sector. Amazon has announced its plan to soup up its Alexa voice assistant with generative AI, which would allow users to have smoother conversations with the device. The antitrust probe seeks details on how the partnerships with big tech companies influence strategy and the price of products and services. The agency is also seeking information on exclusivity agreements. For example, Anthropic agreed to use Amazon's chips to develop its next models, and the two firms said they would collaborate on developing a next generation of AI chip. The startup also agreed to use Amazon's cloud infrastructure. Such cooperation is what the FTC will be taking a closer look at. The perception is that the investments are acquisitions under the pretext of partnerships. Head of the Federal Trade Commission Lina Khan is a former antitrust academic and has targeted big tech since taking office in 2021. Earlier, the FTC had to suspend its proceedings to block Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard, the video game giant, after a judge threw out the commission's bid. The FTC launched a major case against Amazon in September last year for allegedly making it harder for smaller businesses to compete on its platform. The European Commission too started its own preliminary study of Microsoft's multi-billion-dollar investment in OpenAI to see if it could be a disguised merger.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.